YouTube. What's good, guys? Fuck. So today, let's talk about how you are going to be irritated by small things on semen retention. And that is not to say that you are not stoic. That is not to say that you are not in charge and in control of your emotions. It is just simply the fact that you are opening yourself to new frequencies and new energies within you. And for that simple reason, you are going to find yourself reacting and responding to things a little bit more different than you used to when you were relapsing a lot. So this is one thing I've noticed on this journey called semen retention. It is the fact that every time I relapse, that's having gone on a long streak, and then I relapse, and then I'm trying to build another long streak, I tend to notice that there's a lot of pent-up anger per se. There's a lot of pent-up anger and emotions. Now, I think the number one reason why that is simply for the fact that you are reconnecting with the parts of yourself that has been dead for a very long time. You are connecting, or you are reconnecting per se with the parts of yourself that you have been neglecting for a very long time. You know, as men growing up, we watch movies, we hear other adults say, always be in control of your emotions. You're not supposed to be emotional like a woman. And for that reason, a lot of men do not really understand the true meaning of that, which is not to suppress your emotions, rather to accept your emotions as a part of you, to accept that you also feel negative emotions, to accept that you feel like crying sometimes. You understand? I'm not saying go and act your emotions out. I'm just saying accepting them is going to change the way you respond to those emotions. Now, back to you being on semen retention now. And you find yourself now being pissed off easily. You might be at yourself for neglecting yourself for a very long time, for not knowing the truth for a very long time, or it might be at the silly things other people do that previously did not even used to bother you. Now, little trivia things will piss you off and you would feel like punching a wall. So yes, you are going to feel a certain level of aggression emanating within you on this journey called semen retention. You are going to be angry, you are going to be pissed off most of the times, and you will not understand why you are pissed. It's like you just want to fight the whole world. But I'm here to tell you that that is a very positive thing, depending on how you control yourself and depending on how you decide to respond to those feelings within you. Now, why is it a positive thing? Number one, as a man, you should be able to have that intimidating factor. Like, people should not feel like they can come in and out of your life playing games. You know, people should meet you, see you, and feel like, okay, this is somebody I have to respect. This is not anybody who is going to be going for my bullshit. And that is what your aggression is going to teach you. It is going to teach you to demand respect from other people. And other people are going to sense it, especially men. That anger you feel within, that you've been controlling for a very long time, that is what makes you a man. Like Jordan Peterson said, is that his name? Yeah, I believe that's his name. It is better to be a warrior in a farm than to be a farmer in war. What he was saying is what you are doing right now. It is better to have the ability to pose intimidation on others. It is better to have the ability to fight other men than to need it and not have it. So yes, that anger you are feeling, that pissed offness you are feeling within you is your best friend. That is your masculinity at its peak. Learn to talk to it. Learn to understand it better. Also learn to understand why Although most of the times you might not be able to pinpoint exactly why you are feeling the way you are feeling in that moment. You just feel like punching through a wall. You just feel like going out and conquering the world. Yes, that is your true state as a man. That aggression you feel is your best friend. And that is why when you relapse, you feel like you have conquered the whole world, because you have released, you have done that. How do I say it? Look, the release of your semen as a man, reproduction is your highest, how do I say it? Not your highest purpose, but it's up there. So when you do it, when you release, you feel like you've achieved everything you need to achieve in life, and that is why you find yourself becoming much more relaxed, sleeping in, staying in bed. But this energy that you are cultivating, that anger you are feeling, is what is pushing you to go after your goals. It's what is pushing you to go after your heart desires, man. So don't look at it as a negative thing. Number 2, it is simply for the fact that you are opening up your chakras. When you were releasing a lot, you were operating from your lowest of the lowest. I mean, the lowest of the lowest frequencies and chakra. That being apathy, depression, low self-esteem. So the more you keep on this energy within you, the more you cultivate this energy within you, the more you are going to be opening all your chakras, level by level, one by one. But it first starts with that one down there. And that one down there is a very important one, because if that one is not open, the rest cannot be open. So that anger you feel, that emotions you feel, is your body telling you that there's a lot of change going on within. You might not understand it physically, you might not understand what's happening to you as a person, you might not understand the fact that there is something going on within you. You might think that you just feel crazy for feeling like that. I'm here to tell you that no, man, that anger you feel is necessary. You are releasing all the toxicity you've been consuming. You are releasing all the beliefs you've held on to all this while. Look, one thing about semen retention is it changes the way you see yourself and the whole world in general. If you were somebody who was not confident, semen retention is just going to change your whole reality in a matter of, I just don't know how to say, man. It just changes and you cannot explain it. So that change always starts from within. And that is what you are going through. That is what you are feeling. That anger you are feeling, that pain you are feeling, is what is going to get you to where you need to get to as a man. So embrace being angry. Embrace the aggression that comes with this journey. Embrace the fact that 99% of the time on this journey, you are not going to understand why you are feeling, why you are doing, and why you are moving the way you are moving. Accept it all and just have it in mind that it is all for your betterment. Because trust me, man, in the near future, in a year's time, you're going to look back and be like, now I understand what was happening back then. Trust me, man, little things that did not used to get to you, things that you would have overlooked, man, you'd have just been like, let it just be. Now you would want to check it, man. And those things that you considered big, very tedious and very dangerous when you were not retaining, very scary, now you look at them and be like, okay, why the fuck was I even scared about this? Do you understand, man? So yes, that energy, that anger you're feeling is meant to be, man. Look, don't escape it, Look, the number one major reason for a relapse is simply for the fact that you are avoiding the pain that comes with this journey, man. You cannot avoid the pain that comes with this journey. It is part of the journey. Without it, you are never going to evolve, man. And that is why when you feel stressed, when you feel lonely, you tend to go back to your old cycle, man. Definitely, stress does lead to you going back to the way you were before, man. But you have to make up your mind and be like, look, I've gotten on this journey, you know, and there is definitely nothing that is going to stop me, be it me or external forces. It's not an easy journey, guys. I can promise you that, man. Especially if you're just starting out, it is not an easy journey. Just get ready for your whole world to rumble and turn upside down, man. But again, it is for your best, man. It is for the betterment of you. Don't run away from that feeling. Don't go relapsing just to ease that feeling. No, it is meant to take place that way. Because if it doesn't, there's never going to be an evolution of you, man. So guys, I love you, and if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Ciao.